Hi everyone, in this video with my team composed by myself, Edward, Maria Carolina, Liz, Tiani and AG, we are going to answer the following question. Does offering an hybrid work model increase employee motivation and satisfaction? First of all, as everybody knows, 2020 and the COVID-19 changed a lot of habits in our lives. One of these was the work habits. As in a lot of countries, we were not able to go to our offices. In this case, the company had to find new solutions to keep the activity open. The solution has been to work remotely from the home of the employees. But after the COVID, the solution of working remotely has been kept in a lot of companies, and I try to find a compromise between working at the office and remotely. This is called hybrid work. So hybrid work is a way to alternate between working remotely and at this office. In this video, we are going to start by showing you some statistics. Then Liz will talk to you about an interview of a manager we did. Then AJ will talk to you about the result and the analysis of a survey we did. Then we will see the benefit of an hybrid workplace. And to finish, Carolina will explain you how to implement an hybrid work model.
In order to get a good grasp on hybrid work, we decided to ask one of the biggest systems, the US government, how they handle it. We first asked, how has the implementation of a hybrid work model impacted employee motivation within the government? He answered, it's increased motivation on a personal level, but not a work level. People enjoy flexibility to stay home, but it detracts from some of the productivity that you get at work. Accessibility to each engineer and employee isn't as easy, and the result is slower response time compared to sitting in the office. They tend to do other things and aren't readily available. Our next question was, of course, well, how do you fix these issues? He said that we modify their contract regarding telework policy and require them to come in more often if their response time is not adequate. We then asked, do you think hybrid work works for all? The simple answer was no, but I'll let him explain more.
But again, when you have all those lab personnel that need to be in there, and then they see what's going on with people that can telework more, like we have what they call a COR, contract officer representative, they can telework almost 100% of the time. They need to come in like once in a blue moon, But everybody wants to be like a COR. I want to telework every day. I don't even want to come in. But they can't do that because they're doing lab work, scientists, engineers. So there's always going to be a need for people to be in because some positions are not applicable to, continuous 100% telework,
After this feedback, we wanted to know what his thoughts were on the future of hybrid work. He said that the employees like the flexibility of it, but he hopes it falls off. It decreases the social interaction and sparking of ideas, innovation, creativity, groups, and one-on-ones. It spurs thoughts and processes for people to engage. The application was right during COVID. I don't think the productivity is actually better because they aren't as accessible.
Hello, I'm going to share few key insights from our survey regarding to hybrid working model. 55% companies are offering the hybrid work model and 100% of employees consider the option of hybrid working model when they considering a job. And also hybrid work model influenced employees' motivation and job satisfaction at higher level. Many organizations have their strategies to implement employees work 3 days from home and 2 days from remote flexibility. And it also benefits both of them, employees and organization. Organizations can save their costs and maintenance. Hybrid work influenced employees' well-being and mental health positively. And hybrid work model employees have excellent productivity, collaboration, and boost their motivation. And most of the employees like their company for having a hybrid working model. Overall.
So, about the benefits of the hybrid workplaces, from the interview of Ben Weigert, PhD, the director of research and strategy behind the company Gallup, who is an American analytic and advisory company based in the United States, his take on the matter is that an hybrid work from home structure has many benefits, including the work-life balance, the more efficient use of time, the control over work hours and work location, the burnout migration, and a higher productivity. Hybrid work provides the flexibility for employees to work in the way that are the most effective for them. As well, the Forbes magazine also takes a stance in the matter explaining why hybrid work can be of benefit to both the employees and the business when it's implemented correctly. One of the main benefits they mention is that one of the main benefits of a hybrid work model is increased productivity. Studies have shown that remote workers are often more productive than their on-site counterparts. As well, in a recent study of Ben Wager, the PhD, one of his clients, a large financial services company, found that their remote workers were able to complete tasks more quickly and with fewer errors than those working in the office. This increased productivity can lead to a significant boost in the bottom line. They also mention that financially this model can cut a huge break for the company and that the companies that allow the employees to work from home or other remote location that can help to save money on the office spaces, utilities, and other expenses. So from all of these informations, we can conclude that hybrid workplace increase the motivation and then the efficiency of the employees.
In order to implement a hybrid work model, there's 5 main steps you should follow. First, you have to make sure to establish a cloud-based structure for the company that makes communication and keeping tabs on each other easier. Nowadays, we have access to a lot of platforms like Microsoft Teams that make hybrid working easier. It's also good to implement project management platforms like Monday to have an organized idea of how the different tasks that everyone is managing are going. These tools help the different teams within a company manage the workflow better and be more organized while working remote. Second, you have to decide on which hybrid model you want to adopt. You can pick between 3. One of them is the 3-2-day approach, where the employees go to the office 3 days and work remotely 2 days a week. This modality is one of the most popular ones. You can also have a mainly remote working model, where the employees in the company are mainly working remote and they only go to the office for specific meetings with the rest of the team. You can also use the percentage model, where as long as the employee goes to the office a certain percentage of days per month, it doesn't matter which ones they pick. Third, after deciding on a hybrid work model that works best for you, make sure to develop a written policy regarding the way you're going to work and make sure all of your employees read it and are aware of what it entails. The clearer you are from the beginning, the easier the transition to a hybrid work model is going to be for you and for your company. Having clear rules and best practices specified will help everyone work and contribute in a better way. When developing your policy, don't forget that every single employee in the company is different and comes from a different background and from a different place. So make sure you are as inclusive as possible. This way, you will avoid bias and decision-making traps. Fourth, make sure to follow up with your employees and engage them with the company, even if they are not going to the office every single day. Once you implement a hybrid work model, it's really important that you ask your employees for feedback and how they're feeling about the work modality. That way, you can take into account whatever suggestions may appear and improve the way of work little by little. The 5th and final step is to decide what you're going to do with your office space if you have one, and how you want to optimize it now that your workers won't be there every single day of the week for 8 hours a day. Some companies prefer to redesign the office space, while others prefer to leave it as is for when the employees come to work. Then again, there is no specific way to do it. There is only the best way to do it for you and for your employees.